Welcome back to Callie's in the Kitchen. Today I am going to be using Pouring Your Heart Out eBay store, an 8-inch live edge mold, and I'm going to attempt a dragon flower. This mold holds about 400 grams, so I hope I don't waste it. And I'm going to use my very good friends Ruth Ann and Stacy, where they used mica powder instead of ink for the coloring. I may use some glitter in the center depending on what happens after I do my petaling. And I'll be using the Bloom pigment paste from Pouring Your Heart Out that you can get on the eBay store or Amazon. So I will mix my resin and be right back. All right, so I've mixed my dark, my light, my push. I've placed my petaling in 2 cups so that I have better control for drawing the petals. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to attempt a dragon flower technique. Have no idea what will turn out because my ratios are all guessing, or guesswork. And I just kind of want to play this weekend, see what I get. So per the technique from resincourses.com, you pour a edge around, oops, cool. I'm getting time for the center to close, because as it's going to close, I pour the lighter color. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer, and then I'm going to push that out. I'm going to wait a minute or two now. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I know we're supposed to draw the petals and then do a push, but I think one of Julie Cuts' Pouring Your Heart Out video, oh my goodness, I can't remember. Should have gone through my technique first. But anyway, I'm going to do my final push now, because after I draw my petals, I don't want to push anymore. So I take the rest of the clear resin and I'm going to fill my mold as high up as I can. So even though it doesn't fill the edge, I'm still going to, because I believe you can still always have it not go all the way to the edge of your mold. So let's see that. And the reason I split my Bloom mix into 2 cups is so that I have better control of petaling. So with that being done, I'm going to do a quick torch again. Okay, now I'm going to do my petals. And here I did the Bloom pigment paste with my resin, and dropped in a little papaya resin ink for color. The resin I'm using is Art Pro. It's a 3:2 ratio. Boy, these M's and W's are little, they get a little wonky. I'm really excited to see what comes out of this. The other day I did a fairy using a different type of mold, not a live edge mold, and I got a crackle. So, you know, I've done so many of these fairies and dragons and Larimars. I just, on the coaster size mold, I just want to see if I can do something on a larger size mold. And this time, because of Ruthann and Stacy, I'm using mica powder instead of resin mixed with inks. Okay, I may have, cool, I didn't, I over mixed for my bloom, my petaling. So I could have used just half, but I didn't want to run out because I normally run out. Okay, so let me just go to the next one so I don't waste it. Wouldn't it be wonderful if this worked out? Whoops, whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Wow, that one just came out. Whoa! Probably needed to control it. So now what I'm going to do, I don't know if I've really screwed this up or not because of that blob in there. Looking for my little tool here. See if I can, whoops, see if I can break it up a bit. Okay. What I might do is, since this one was thick, I'm going to pour some of it in there and use that other cup. So what I want to do is drop, I am going to drop some glitter into the center. Or actually it's crushed glass, really. This one right here. I'm going to put a fair amount so that if I have a center white blob, I know you're supposed to wait to put this in, but this is a totally different technique than the usual that I'm doing, so what the hey. Do my little swirl. Okay, now I always forget, this is going like this, so I want to do the opposite. So if it's going like this, I got to go like this. But then it looks like the same, so oh, I'm so confused. Okay, squeezing my cup a little too tight, Callie. You can let it go a little bit. Man, I have to revisit some of the videos on this dragon flower. So I can't remember if I mentioned, this is Julie Kutz's 8-inch live edge tray mold. And the course, Dragon Flower course, is from resincourses.com. Created and distributed by Mica, who is a lovely, lovely lady. It's looking kind of cool. I may actually even wait a little bit as it pulls in and then even do another layer on the edge. So I'm just going to let that sit for a while. You're welcome to fast forward or stop and come back for the reveal, because I am going to do a reveal even if it doesn't turn out. If anyone knows why those white things are showing up, let me know. Just want to poke in here my... So cool. I think I did have enough resin because it's just at the edge of the top of the mold, so that's a good thing. But I obviously did make way too much for my white for the bloom effect. But I did that deliberately only because when I do the dragonflower, I'm always short. Plus, I was using the wonderful chart of the 3:2 ratio for resin, and I had to make 415 grams instead of 400. So I am going to do, so that's going this way, so I'm going to do it. Man, I don't understand. Okay, I know. I'm going to go this way now. To do an opposite. So let's see what happens here. Boy, I think I finally got the inversion of the M's and the W's. Took me only like 300 tries. Okay. All right. There she blows, and I will torch it just one more time. And if I don't get a dragon on the other side, hopefully it's something pretty and something different. And depending on when I'm able to demold this, I might shape it into a bowl. All depends on, it's noontime now in Washington, so it'll just depend on what time it's getting softer. And then I will demold and we'll go from there. Alrighty. It's been a few hours, and because this is quite a bit of resin, I think, even though I didn't wait overnight, I think I'm okay demolding it. And also, I want to shape it into a bowl. So let us see if this is a beauty or not. And I've got my gloves on because anytime I shape a piece, I like to have my gloves on. So anyway, this was, like I said, playing and seeing if I could get a dragon flower on a larger scale. And voila, not quite. But it's a trial, and it kind of has a cool effect. So probably have to work on the ratios. But kind of cool. It'll make a cool bowl, so I'm glad I waited till I could shape it. Now what I'm going to do is get a plastic sheet to protect the surface of my finish, and then I'm going to get a bowl and I'm going to put something heavier on top to depress it, and then we'll see how it looks next time. So anyway, I think I'll just show you real close up first. So that was my attempt at a dragon flower on a bigger scale. Not quite the success I was hoping for, so I wanted to try. But anyway, I'm giving myself a thumbs up for trial.
Thank you so much for watching.